Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are coming to you live direct as myself and Mike look ahead to our next game as we get back to league action after the drama and entertainment of midweek, which we love to see, as we go to Blackpool to take them on at Bloomfield Road away from home, another away fixture. But look, we have you all covered on everything you need to know ahead of the match tonight. So yes, get your comments in throughout the show. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Love your contributions as always. You guys make the channel what it is. And finally, this is the final time I'm going to actually keep plugging this, guys. But look, Football Continent Awards, obviously, nominations close in 2 days. So if you haven't already, please go and vote. I really would appreciate it. And yeah, the link is in the description of this video. But look, we are here and we're ready to talk some Huddersfield Town again. Yes. So Mike, how's it going, mate? What a week we've had. Share your thoughts to me in the last week or so. Because like we haven't spoken to last week, but yeah, mate.
It's been a busy week, hasn't it, for work and probably for yourself, and and trying to get everything. And then looking forward to the Leicester game, and it's all kind of wondering how that would play out. And to be honest, thinking we'll lose. I'll get I think we'll honestly lose. I think I was sort of like saying let's focus on the league this year. Let's get out and and how my opinions has changed during this week, especially at the game. As it, like I say, it just turned into a dream, didn't it? Rather than what we previously thought was the reality of Huddersfield Town, which is and we've done a complete 360. I think anything's possible, and a star is born, as I keep saying.
Yes, indeed. And obviously the Reading game last weekend as well, mate. Obviously it was good for us to keep that form going in the league, wasn't it? And we went there and we had to. It was one of those games, wasn't it, where we just remained solid defensively as usual, and then we kept creating those chances. I think we and it finally paid off in the end. Obviously, I know we scored in the final 15-20 minutes of the game, but still think we deserved that victory. So yeah, it's been an unbelievable week.
We did our first team at Reading, exactly. The first team were out at Reading, obviously, and obviously the cameos of Kamasha and that coming on. But that was a tough game for us. I think it was a good test. I think we weathered that storm quite easily, and then I wouldn't say I was shocked to see that team against Leicester. I think that's like what I expected, but so much better than what I ever expected as well.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So look, the confidence levels, the positivity, the buzz around the town is fantastic. This is what we've wanted for so long, and and like I said, Mike, I don't know if you were in the other day, but I said it just feels like we've got our club back again, doesn't it? It's just amazing. It's just an amazing feeling for sure. Yeah. Let's go to the chat and say a few hellos. I haven't forgotten you, of course, guys. You guys are legends out there. Josh was in the building.
Hi, Josh.
Ryan, Mike. Hope you're both well. I know you're both having a great day. Yeah, obviously it's been lovely again today. Lovely sunshine and hot, and I've actually been sunbathing today in Ghana. Yeah. But look, moving swiftly on. Before the news broke about Reece Healy, that's come back in into a video. Right. Anyways, he also said massive fair play to the intro. It's getting better and better every rebrand you've done. Oh, big up, Josh. Thank you so much. Yeah, obviously, I'm really happy with the rebrand.
You're going to have to make fan badges,
Huh?
#1 fan badge.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's just unbelievable the support I get on this channel. The only thing I'm not happy about, guys, at the moment is the background. I'm trying to change the cameras a little bit around so we can actually see the background, the background that we've got on screen now. You can't really see it. Obviously, you can see a little bit of it, but not much, not enough. So I'm trying to. I don't know how to like if I can move that writing up a bit. But anyways, we'll try and. I need to have a look at it, but I've just been so busy, guys. So yeah. But big up. Next up, Aiden's in the building. My wonderful boss.
How you doing, Aiden?
You know who this guy is, a real one. Been here since day one. I say it every time.
Yeah.
Highlands, hope you both okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right. And of course, this lucky so-and-so's got a ticket for the game tomorrow. I'm just jealous. You know what he's gonna do as well?
Yeah.
He's gonna send me a picture of his his donuts that he's gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to rub it in my face. Cheers. Lucky says, make sure you smash the likes. Yeah, big up. Thank you. Always promoting. And if you can go vote for me as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and he puts the link in as well. Just like that. Look, it's just
bosh.
Unbelievable.
It's like you've got your own IT. You've got your own IT fan. It's good. It's
big up. And yes, I'm doing all right, but I hope you're doing well, Aiden, as well. And thanks for tuning in, as always. Paul's in the building.
Hey.
Hi, Josh and Ryan. We have PT. Who's Josh?
No, I think he's got it wrong. It's Mike and
it's Mike.
But that's fine.
Mike. Yeah, it's Mike.
Hi, Paul.
No, it's Paul. No, it's Paul.
It's okay.
In fact, he finished off his sentence now. We have potential in. We have potential in. Yeah, you're not finishing your sentence there, pal. Don't know what you're trying to say. And Aiden's just obviously putting a few smiley faces there.
Cool.
Yeah, it's Paul. It's not Josh. It's Mike. Mike's his name.
We used to have the name thing on, didn't we? It's gone. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want, I can put yours on, mate. But I
don't mind. Yeah, sorry. They'll get me used to it.
I don't actually I don't think the name's necessary really.
No, it's fine. It's good.
But he said this is such a good feeling. Yeah. He said there is such a good feeling with us fans now. Yeah, no, it's so much. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? It's brilliant. Amazing. But look, we are here to discuss our game this weekend. So let's have a look at the opposition then. And let's put the new banner up whilst we do so. And I'm still navigating my way around restream. Guys, just have to. Oh no, I've got the wrong one on now. Oh, Mike, it's going wrong.
Don't worry. It's all right.
Breathe. Right.
Feel your way through it. Come on.
Right, so here we are then. So, unfortunately, I tried to get a Blackpool fan, guys, but they're all hiding. I wonder why.
You can't get any opposition fans anymore.
I think they're afraid of coming up. I think they're afraid of facing the Terriers because they don't know. They feel like they're going to lose badly. But look, I do try and get away fans on every single time. I promise you that, guys out there. I always try and get some. I've got an away fan coming on Monday night actually for the game against Doncaster. So we've got a Doncaster fan joining us. But yes, I am trying to keep getting away fans on more interactions with town fans as well. Like obviously you get more people in. But yeah, I did try, guys, but we couldn't get a Blackpool one. So you'll have to listen to us talk about Blackpool for a little bit. But look.
Right.
Let's have a look. So Blackpool obviously started the season very badly, as we know, losing both their matches and conceding the most goals of any team in the league, 7 in total. But Mike, I'll bring you in now. What do you make of this Blackpool side? Because I thought they were making some good signs over the summer, weren't they? But they've started so badly, haven't they?
Do you know? It's like it's different. I think they've not gelled, have they? They've not gelled. I don't think Steve Bruce is probably not going to be happy right now. But he's looking at the team, but he's got to deal with what he's got. They've had a shocker. I mean, Port Vale, they only lost. It was only 1-0, wasn't it? Port Vale. They weren't that far away. Was it Port Vale the last one? It was one. I think.
Hang on. I mean,
Exeter 4-1. Stevenage 3-2. I'm sure it's Port Vale.
Who did they play midweek? Let me have a quick check.
I'm sure it was Port Vale. I think they lost 1-0.
Yeah, they did.
It's a busy week, so like my head's up in. But I think, going down, 4-1 to Exeter, I think, just shows you where they're at. To be honest, But I think they're getting stronger. I do think they're getting stronger. Because the deficit's starting to be less and less.
Yeah,
they've got goals in the team as well, which is that's the thing. They've got goal scorers. It's just not clicking for them at the minute.
Yeah, they've got goal scorers, but the problem with them is that I feel like they're defensively they're all over the place at the moment, even though they've got new players in. And they've also signed that Dale Taylor as well.
Well, he's a forward, isn't he? So.
He'll be available to play us as well. But that's not their problem. They can score goals. It's just the other end that's struggling. But let's have a look at this then. Aiden said, yeah, mate, I don't think he actually knew, mate, Paul didn't know about the name. He thought it was genuine. I don't think he was being funny around, but yeah. Look. Yeah.
It's all right, Paul. It's no problem, man.
There we are.
No worries. No worries.
Blackpool have the worst goalkeeper in the league.
Ooh, is that Peacock Farrell?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, 23 Lights thinks, they've got the worst keeper in the league. I mean, I don't think I know that much about him to say that. I mean, obviously, they've conceded a lot of goals, but you can't just put it down to the goalkeeper. Sometimes.
No, I mean, you've got Brown, O'Casey, Cowson. The defence line's, it's just weak. They're not,
I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad we avoided that. Who's that guy at the back from that we were?
It's like Ikawiki or something, wasn't
it? Ikawiki, yeah. I'm glad we didn't go for him. He's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, terrible. And just watching them play, they're just looking disarray. But at some point it's going to come together for a game.
It's going to click.
It's going to click. But I don't think that back four could cope with what we've got going forward.
Not what we've got. We've got.
No. And that's hence obviously coming on to it later on. But so and they'll be all right. And then they've got Evans, Honeyman. Honeyman being the captain in the midfield. I think they're strong. I think that's the only thing that they've got really.
Isn't Evans the captain?
I think Honeyman wasn't it? He was. Honeyman was captain on one of the last games. Evans might be the permanent captain.
Yeah, no, Evans is definitely the captain.
I
mean, for the cup game, he might have not. I don't know if Evans played in midweek for them, but
all right, yeah.
No, John Rhodes is retired, so he's not at Blackpool anymore. Evans, yeah.
But like I say, it's a they play a 4-4-2. I don't think that suits the current league, and definitely Paul. I think we'll definitely beat Blackpool. It's definitely not going to be one of those 2-2 sort of draws that it was last season. That's a definite. So.
This guy as well. Imre was brought in from Crystal Palace on loan for them as well. But has he even played? I don't even think he's been.
Not played, has he?
Can't play unless he picked.
No.
Has he picked up an injury or something already? Blooming heck. We have avoided these bad players, haven't we? Blackpool's biggest.
Bloxham, Bloxham and Taylor would be a bit of a handful, wouldn't
it? But look, let's have a look. So yes, Steve Bruce is their manager, of course, very experienced in his work and a good manager. Do you rate Steve Bruce as a manager, Mike, and how he's?
So last season, just this is a little one for us all here. Last season, I was obviously from my position. I was sat virtually. We sit opposite, don't we? We sit opposite the box.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say, but when we played Blackpool last season at home, and I think we were 2-0 down. And I was, and they were playing some great football. But he's been found out now, hasn't he? He weren't playing a good team. And I think that whereas I think he's a good manager. Come on, he's not rubbish, is he? But has he got the finances to back him? Has he got that? I like Steve Bruce. So I've thought he was an amazing player, great defender for United, and I've always liked him. But I don't rate him as a manager, to be honest. If, in all honesty. No.
Yeah, no. Honesty is the best policy, mate. Look, I think Steve Bruce is a good manager, and I think that he has done some good stuff. And I think just the experience as well, in that dressing room, the players will look up to him, and you know what I mean. But yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like, to me, obviously they're key players in this one. Then, obviously Lee Evans, obviously the captain in the central midfield, and I feel like Ashley Fletcher for them up top as well. Another striker that they've got.
Have you got Ennis as well?
Ennis,
yeah.
So
they've got quite a few.
Yeah, but I do expect it. I don't think we can go into this game underestimating anyone, because it just will backfire if we do that. We have to be professional. But a few players there, and also, I mean, I have got a potential lineup, but I don't really know if I should go through that. Really, I mean, it just depends. But
I don't think they'll change much from midweek, to be honest, because I just don't think they've got the quality and depth to change. It's, they'll probably go out with the same team that they played midweek, and it's just not strong.
Is the formation they play usually 4-4-2?
4-4-2, yeah. They play
very old school.
It's
Steve Bruce's proper old school, old
fashioned.
Yeah.
But I think it's just get caught in the times, don't you? I think it's like, we played a little bit of that last season and got massively caught out. And
there's nothing wrong with a bit of old school. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a bit of old school. But look, Peacock and Farrell probably starts and goal for them. Then back four: Brown, Casey,
Casey, yeah,
Coulson.
Yeah, I'd go with that. Yeah.
CJ Hamilton is a good player in that midfield. Yeah, on the wing. Yeah, he's a tricky customer. Evans and Honeyman, Hansen as well.
Hamilton, definitely. That's the four, isn't it? That's what I'd be putting out.
And then up top, I think probably Ennis and Fletcher will start for them, but could be wrong. Yeah. But yeah, that's probably position. We don't really know. That's why I like a Blackpool. That's why I like an opposition fan to come on, because like we can do a little bit of research, but we can't really give the full.
No, we don't know. We don't know. I mean, week in, week out, and we're not watching them week in, week out, are we? And level, and whereas we critique our players quite well, don't we? And they do the same for their own, I'm sure. So yeah, it's a shame we couldn't get anyone on.
Yeah. So let's have a look. Right, let's just have a look at the comments. They lost Rob to Charlton. Yeah, he was a good player. He was a very good player. I remember last season when we played them last season, he was so good. Just ripped us apart. Haven't they got the defender from Stockport?
They brought a few in, haven't they? I can't remember who they brought.
Fraser Horsfall. Yeah, but I think he's injured. Right. I think he's injured already, guys, because he wasn't available for the last week's game. I know that. Not sure about the cup game, but yeah.
No, he wasn't. I'm sure he wasn't.
Look, let's get into our perspective of things, and of course, so look, we're looking to make it 3 wins out of 3 in the league and remain top of that league, of course. Keep looking down at everybody else, absolutely. Look, the transformation we've seen over the summer into the start of the season, the way we've started is 9 days, and it's compared to what we've seen over the last few years. It's just so refreshing, like I said off air, Mike, to you, and nice to have positivity back and actually feel like we're going places as a club. You know what I mean? But look, this game, obviously. How are you feeling headed into this game? Obviously, we've got every right to be confident, but how would you be looking to approach the game as well?
I'm still nervous for it. I genuinely am. I don't. If anyone says that they're going there thinking we're just going to walk this, I think you are absolutely dreaming. And as strong as we are in the league, and just what we've done in the cup there, they can still score goals. And if we go into it that blatant attitude of oh, look at us, I think we might get them stuck a bit. It might be the game that they suddenly click. And I think we should go into it strong, our strongest team. I don't think we should and then if we are doing well, we introduce some of our sort of junior sort of players and give them a run out in the league as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. We can't go into this game thinking, oh, well, can just turn up and just win, because that backfires every single time. But what we can do is go into it with some confidence and keep building on what we've seen. What the lads have produced in the past. They need to keep building on that, and they'll feel good about themselves, every single player. So I think, but for me, it's always tricky going to Blackpool. Obviously, they've got some good fans there as well, haven't they? They've got good.
Bluefield Road's awesome. It's like a great place to go.
I mean, they might not get many fans in there, but they certainly make a lot of noise. Team news for us then, obviously, Marcus McGuinn is closing on making his debut after obviously signing the summer. I think he had a little bit of a groin niggle, apparently, according to sources that I've seen. And that's going to slow him up a little bit. Also, I think I've actually got a few quotes from League One actually about McGuinn, because he was asked about it in his press conference, wasn't he? Here we are. So I'm just going to make this big screen now, and I need to take off the banner, Mike. Oh my God! Anyway, League One was asked about what stage McGuinn's at the moment. He's back in training on the grass. He came to us a bit behind the group, and he's worked really hard to catch up on that. He's had a little bit of a groin niggle along the way, but he's back on the grass this week, and he's on the edge of being ready for selection. But we need to think about when the right time is for Marcus. And he also went on to say, obviously, he's keen as anyone to have him in the side, whether from the start or from the bench. But as I said before, I want people more available long term, so we're not, obviously doing damage to the player. Moving. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to rush them back and then they get injured again. You need to be sensible.
It's like trying to rush Miller back, isn't it? We don't want to rush him back. It's let him take his time, get fit.
Probably. Oh, honestly, I mean, we haven't even covered that, but we are going to cover it. The injury we've got is obviously Marcus Hans. Obviously went on from the opening day against Orient. It was a blow, wasn't it? Yeah. But he has been in training. He's been back in training since, but we don't really know if he's going to be available at some stages this weekend. But we might see him in the next couple of games, hopefully. Miller, of course, will be out for somewhere between 4 and 8 weeks after picking up a hamstring injury against Reading last weekend. I want to cover this, Mike, a little bit, because where I'm at with Miller now is that, look, he's a fantastic player.
I know what's happening. You're thinking exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah. So go ahead.
He's a fantastic player on his day, but the reality of it is I was at the final straw with Miller personally, because the reality is we need players that are available. It's no good being good and not being hardly available. When he signed for us,
from Plymouth,
Plymouth fans warned us, you'll be lucky to get 20 games out of him a season. What's happening? It's happening to us here. And I'm kind of at a point now where he's in the final year of his contract, by the way. I don't care how good you are. You need to be available more. You need to be available a lot more than he's been. So I'm kind of at the end of the road a little bit with him. But what do you make of he's picked up another injury? I was feeling like he was going to get an injury, and then he ended up getting an injury, but it hasn't taken him long, has it? It's just
it hasn't, and it's kind of like, I hate to say it, it's like a carbon copy of last bloody season, and he's not even got that far through it yet. And I just think the intensity of how we're playing now, I think he could be injured quite often, and he could have been player of the year last season if he'd have stayed fit all season.
Yeah.
He could have been player of the season, and it went obviously to Callum Marshall, didn't it? But so he could have done. I had him down. Would have easily had him down as player of the season, but in that team, anyone could have been. But I have my doubts, like you. I don't think he's going to make the grade at the end of the day. And going off what Lee Grant said in one of his presses that you probably picked up on as well, he said that the chairman and everyone are. I thought open to thinking that this might not be the team that we have in a year's time, and I think that's correct. I think they're already planning for later on. It's something we want to take with us.
Your audio. Are you using your earphones?
No.
Because your audio has gone really weird.
You talk for a minute.
Hello?
It's the same for me.
Is it? Right, 1 second, guys. Let me just.
Can someone comment and say if it's the problem with?
Right, sorry guys, we're back. No, I've just, what I was doing, just looking on the stream myself just a minute, just to check the audio of both of us. And it's your side, not mine. I'm fine, it's you. So if you come off, close down the browser and come back on, maybe try that, because I think it's you.
I'm going to leave and come back in.
Yeah, leave and come back in, mate, yeah. Right, sorry about this, guys. Just technical issues, at the moment. But we were talking about Miller. I do apologise. There's always glitches. Wherever technology goes, it seems to... All right, I think he's back in now. Let's have a look.
Yours is still bad there, Ryan.
Huh?
Yours is still bad. It's like a crackle on your mic.
No, mine's not bad because I've just checked the stream. That's why I muted myself. And already somebody said in the chat, my audio's fine. In the chat, somebody said in the chat, who was it? 23 likes has said my audio's fine. So it's not. Did you leave Did you leave and come back on again, or did you just?
Yeah, I left. Yeah, give me a second. Let me try again.
Yeah, sorry about this, guys, but he's going to have to close down his browser and come back on because it's just not going to work otherwise. Let's go to the comments as well. Sorry about this, guys. Let's have a look. 23 likes is big game for Ledson and Watmore as an ex-PNE. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's try and do this again.
Yeah, you're perfect to me now.
Right, sorted. Right, we're back.
Apologies.
Right. Oh, technology when it don't work. But look, like we said, I mean, I couldn't catch anything you said about Miller, mate. So do you remind me?
Sorry. So
as
a quick refresh, rather than like do the whole thing again.
I
was saying that like the last season he would have been player of the season for me if he'd have kept fit. Didn't. I think the intensity this season will be too much for him going forwards, and I think that in Lee Grant's presser where he said that the chairman and the and everyone is sort of like open to the team changing, in a year's time it might not be the same team. I think Miller won't be with us.
Yeah. So you at the end of the road with him as well, then? Are you at the same?
I do, yeah. I think he's he's a great player without a doubt. Honestly, I love him to bits. I really do. But I don't want an injury prone player week in, week out, wondering if he's going to play or not. It's wasted money. Come on, we can get.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So that's. I think we're on the same page for sure. The 23 likes is a big game for Lenson and Watmore as an ex-PNE. Yes, that is very true, indeed. Yeah. So yes, it is. They'll be up for this one, of course. BL says Terriers 2, Tangerines 1. So you go an early score prediction. Blackpool have a good atmosphere, Aidan said as well. Yeah, they do. They do. They make some good noise, don't they? Paul says I'm going to watch the cup again.
Paul, I've watched it 5 times and I was there.
I don't blame you, Paul. No. Oh, I just can't get over it. I'm still recovering. Morgan must be injured because he's not been in the squad for their 3 games yet, and he was sensational for them last season. Got a load of it. Yeah, Joshua. Obviously, it must be. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Morgan back on the grass this week, apparently. Okay, Paul, another Paul. Didn't go to the game on Tuesday, watched the highlights and think we will beat Blackpool tomorrow. I'm going for a 3-0 win. Go on, Paul. I love that confidence.
I do as well. Yeah.
But there's 2 Pauls in the chat now, so that's confused. But anyway,
cool.
Paul.
Yeah.
Guys, look, you just reminded me, Paul. I've got a video. I released a video about 2 hours ago. So guys, if you haven't already gone to see it, go and give that a watch after we end here. Drop a like and get your comments in that video as well. I did do a video for you guys earlier on. Thank you. And he has gone there and good riddance.
It's on loan, isn't it?
Yeah, until January. Yeah. We're back. We're past the technology issues now.
I feel like I say Blackpool fan.
Are you a Blackpool fan? With the lights in his ear. Hillary says, hi, I'm a Blackpool fan. I think we will win 2-1.
Okay, good. Right. Positive for you. Great. Yeah. Good. It's not going to happen.
You could have come on, Hillary, and give us an insight.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
Too late now, unfortunately. But look, also, obviously, Evans is still out injured until late September, mid-October. That's the kind of potential return. And he has to get up to speed things. Jacob Chapman obviously still out injured,
Yeah.
so he's not being involved. But yeah, look, let's have a look at the. I've done my team lineup for the game, so I'm going to show you guys mine, and then obviously, Mike, you can.
I'll comment on what I've got. I've got mine down here. I just didn't have time. Like I say, we've worked to commitments not to send it in to you, but I'll definitely get them in for next week.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's all right. Let's have a look. So this is my lineup, guys, and I need to put it on the full screen because I can't see it when it's on lower screen like that. So here's my lineup, guys. Look, obviously Goodman obviously returns back in goal for me as usual. A back four: Rowan, Lowe, Watmore, and Gooch. And then in the two holding positions, obviously I've gone for Ledson and Kane, and then third forward Ruska on the left. I think Castledine is now ready to start the game, of course, so I put him in there for the extra creativity, and May on the right, and then Taylor leading the line. But Paul, I'm just half asleep, right? Mike, what do you make of this lineup?
Well, I'll tell you what I've got written down in front of me, so you just know. So 4-2-3-1 as always, yeah, because I think we play our best football in that formation. Goodman exactly the same. I've got Gooch, Lowe, Rawton, and I've put Sway in. I think they might give him a run out. Had a great run out against Burnley. I thought he played really well. Saying that, if he doesn't, it'll be Watmouth, and I've got no problems either or. I just got that much confidence in these young lads.
Yeah,
yeah. And then I've gone for exactly the same. Caroline, Ledson, May, and Taylor. I've also put in there. I've put Aisha sub half time.
Yeah, no, he would be he's a good player to come off the bench, and I don't want to push him into starting like straight away, but yeah, he's a good player to come off the bench. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, so mine's pretty much exactly the same as yours. Apart from, I think I'd be nice to see. I've got a couple there. I've got Sorensen possibly as that could come on. I've got Sway and Aisha that could come on as well. But I'm kind of like the starting lineup. I think is exactly the same.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, it's so we're on the same page there. Then let me just go back to the chat a minute. Let's see. I've got the right. All right, keep the chat positive, please. Thank you very much. We are not getting into this now, right? I'm not bringing up comments that are just unnecessary.
Cheers, Aidan.
Keep the chat positive. Yeah, Aidan, trust me, we can't be trolls. No trolls, please. Right, Aidan, just do your thing, please, and just mute this person. Not this person, mute the person that you know I'm talking about, please. We're just not having this. There's a look. Paul says, do you think Dion Charles will ever score? I would drop Charles and stay with Cameron Ashier. Took his goal well on Wednesday. Absolutely top class strike. What price tag would you put on him? Well, obviously it's now 21 games and counting for Dion Charles. He hasn't scored for us. I don't know. I really don't know what we do with him anymore.
I'd move him. I don't mean move him. He holds the ball up well. Yeah, I don't know. He just doesn't. He's not a striker for me. I don't know what it is. He's not. No confidence there. We said that. Do you know something? Pre-season, that training game. No.
Yeah.
He's not doing it. Man.
Yeah. So look, Paul. I mean, the thing is, I don't know the answer is to that. For me, I don't really think he will score for us. No. And that's not being negative. I
like him. I really want him to score as well.
He just needs even if it's something like a lucky goal, like something that just comes off him.
Something to lift him and get him in there because he's a great player. I mean, honestly, he's played some great football. The last 4 games of last season were great, and he does play some good football. But God, dear me, he can't hit that. He couldn't hit a barn door from 10 feet, could he?
I mean, bonkers. Yeah, I mean, the one thing you can say about Charles, obviously, he always gives his best, but the reality is you need to be that. You need to show something as well.
You've got to be technically good at this now. Yeah.
You can't just run around and expect to get credit for that. That's the minimum in this side. You've got to run. If you don't run, you're not in the team. So it's simple as that. So Charles, there were a few occasions, weren't they, in midweek where he could have shot and just didn't. It's just like, what are you doing? Just shoot.
I know, and it's that lack of confidence in him. I think and I want him to I do want him to score. I don't, honestly, I really do like him as a person, as a player. But it's either
he's not delivering.
It's just not doing it. You know, and if he's not doing it, he should, he needs moving on. I hate to say it because I do like him.
Yeah, and I'm presuming he's on about what price tag what would we put on
Ashia? Nothing. He's not for sale.
Oh, what price? Yeah, I mean, look. First of all, we need to sign Ashley up to a new contract, and then I don't want to sell him anyway, so we're not selling him. Moving swiftly on. Ed, I don't know if you've done the deed, but yeah, just block the person that's just causing havoc. Right? I think he's got.
Yeah, agreed. I do agree. It is a game for men and experience. You're right. I agree totally.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. But I think that then you also need a little bit, it's good to get a bit of youth in your side as well. I know what you're saying about experience, but like you need your experienced players in a squad, but you need it's fine lineup, but you need
it's that catch-22. If you don't blood your young guys and get them playing, they're never going to be that player that you want them to be. So that's why I was saying about bringing Cam on, maybe Sway. If we're playing well, they do a job, don't they? Voss does a job. They're all good. I mean, Voss looked like he'd been playing from the off.
Yeah. I mean, he was the biggest surprise for me anyway. When I know I'm going back here, but he was the biggest surprise to see him on Wednesday night. But obviously, he came in and he did very, very well. I was really pleased for him. And what a player! I've seen him a few times, and sometimes go and watch the academy. I've seen him a few times in the academy. Obviously I know of him.
I saw the academy guys all walking on the road today. Actually, and I was like,
they look very smart, don't they? In the track, and stuff. Charlie's in the building saying hello.
Hi, Charlie.
Charlie, big up to you. Hope you're doing well, mate. And Paul says Blackpool will have a tough game.
That's for sure.
Tomorrow. Yes, we will.
100%.
Absolutely. Yeah, we know. We already know that no matter what happens tomorrow, we'll give them a game. And that's what we know. Right. Let's have a look. Charlie says, I want Sway and Voss to start away at Blackpool.
Charlie, I do, but I don't. I think we need to start stronger than that. I think bring them on if we're playing well, because they can do a job. But I think we need that experience to sort of like settle us and 2-0 up. I think we're fine, but not straight away.
You don't want to throw them in the deep end too early. I know maybe I'm being a little bit, but like if you're good enough, you're old enough. It's sort of saying goes. It doesn't really matter. But I just think, I just don't know. But look, I have confidence in these guys to come in and do well for us for sure. But look, we'll have to see what happens. What was I going to say now? I was also going to say, well, we'll talk about league rank in a minute actually. But let's just go to the comments.
4-2.
I think you mean 4-2-3-1, mate, don't you? But Goodman in goal, back four around Wallace. I mean, Wallace did do well but I don't think he'll start, mate. Obviously, he's not had much football.
No, he's a squad player. He's a great player, but we said that at the start of the season. I don't think he's going to get that. He'll play cup games, definitely, and he'll come in for injuries. But
anyway, let's just go for Lowe and Gooch at the back, two holding Kasumu. You're going for Kasumu over K. The thing is, mate, I don't know how you feel about this at the moment, but like for me, I know he seems to prefer Kane, but for me, I prefer Kasumu over Kane. I don't know if you sit with that, but that's how I see it.
I do. I'm a massive Kasumu fan anyway. So I think he gives us so much more. I'd go with that 100%. Yeah.
But the only thing is, by the way, the reason I haven't started Kasumu in this game because he hasn't had much minutes this season, and he's obviously played on Wednesday night and played. Yeah. Didn't he play all the game on Wednesday night? I think
he might have done.
And I don't want to push him.
Just
coming back from injury. He's already coming back from injury, so I don't really want to push the boat a little bit too much there. Obviously, he started the game, so I don't think he'll start this one. Ruskin on the left wing, You've gone for Mays, the number 10, fair enough. And Ashier on the right, and then Taylor. That would work as well, Yeah,
like I say, I just think that Cam Ashier's an amazing player. He absolutely makes me light up. But for me, like I say, I just wouldn't start him because we need to save him. Yeah. We need to save him.
You need to manage these players. I think he would be a brilliant option to come off the bench. And
it would be.
And Because if you remember in that first half on Wednesday, he was a little bit ineffective in that first half. He was struggling a little bit, but then in the second half, obviously, you really made it into his own. But I think as a substitute, he will be a brilliant player.
He'd be like, he's, athletic, strong, good runner, good,
quick.
Quick. He's, he's like Rooney-esque. I hate to say
he's fearless. He's fearless. He don't, even if he loses it, it doesn't matter. He keeps looking to go forward. But look, 20 of you in the building right now. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's try and get to 1,090 subs, guys. We're 2 away before we start the live. Try and get to please, guys, and drop a like as well. Big up to you all. Let's keep going with the comments before we get out. In fact, we're going to get a few quotes from the gaffer in a moment as well. Yeah, of course, I knew that, mate. Don't worry. Typo, we know what happens on the.
He will be, yeah.
Yeah, Leo will be a big player.
He want a bit of class. Oh my! I was so impressed with him.
There's big hopes of him, to be honest with you. Now he's coming the pressure a little bit, but I think he'll thrive on that pressure. He knows that he needs to come in and deliver. So I think he will, and he's still very young himself, isn't he? Only 19 still. So yeah, very good player, very, very good player. Jensen's in the building. Hello. He says hello, Ryan. Sorry I'm coming late. Hope you were doing well. Yeah, obviously, no worry. You're always apologising for me late. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I know people can't always, come in right at the beginning and leave at the end. I appreciate that and appreciate you coming in. And yeah, I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing well, though, as well, mate. Big up to you. Assume we did play the whole game. Yeah, I thought he did. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Yeah. Wednesday night's a blur. It was such a good night. I just
I'm going to watch it again myself, like with.
Why? Just watch it again tonight. All right. Paul says, I'm surprised Taylor missed a penalty and the 2 fouls in the first half was clear. Yes, they were. They were clear penalties. We should have had a couple more penalties.
Straight down the middle as well. It was.
Would VAR given? Look, please don't mention the VAR in this chat. I just hate VAR. So no, I don't want VAR in this game. We just need good referees. Unfortunately, we never get those good referees. That's the problem. But yes, no, a big no for VAR because I cannot stand it. But look, Lee Grant did obviously have a few words to say about the challenge that Blackpool may pose. So we're going to get that now. And I'm going to put it onto this full screen again so I can read it. So he said, thoughts on Blackpool. Obviously, he said, we don't see their run so far as making our job any easier. That's for sure. We asked the group that this morning. Obviously, it was yesterday, guys. But anyway. And the answer lastingly was, we think that's going to make our job even more difficult. They have a manager who knows how to get them back in the right direction. And I'm sure Steve Bruce will have them going in the right direction very quickly. We want to delay that for another week, of course, absolutely. They have really good wingers, high athleticism. I know Lee Evans very well from Ipswich. I can go through the team, and there's lots and lots. Yes, so yeah, obviously. What do you make it? He's just spot on, isn't he? I mean, Grant.
Yeah, I think he's an analyst, and he analyses everything. He's so clinical in how he's going about his business, and it's kind of like refreshing in one way. And I think he does his homework as well, and he knows, like I say, he knows a lot of the players. He's come through this league, he knows them.
Yeah, and that was another thing I want to kind of. Now we're on the league round. I'll see that a bit of quote from him there, but I just feel like I'm just so impressed, Mike, with what he's been able to do since he's come in. I just think the transformation is unbelievable, and I think the mentality switch is unbelievable. I think the players that he's brought through the building is a top. I just think, wow, what a guy! We finally have a manager that actually speaks openly to the fans, but also not just says a lot of drivel. He actually backs up his words. And I think another thing as well on Wednesday night, when we said about battling against adversity, like going 1-0 down. He did that twice in that match.
Well, funny, because like you say, we've mentioned it before and said that we wanted to see that, didn't we? We wanted to see what he'd be like under pressure, and to him, it was like ease.
He was proactive. When we went 2-1 down, he made the double change. Alfie made and Taylor came on.
Yeah.
Proactive, not waiting another 5 minutes. Rubbish. Yeah. Get them on so he was proactive. So look, good signs from that. So we know.
He's so good at analysing the game. He's brilliant,
We know if we go a goal behind, we know that there will be prompt changes to change the game back in our favour, even whether it be a substitute or whether it be tactically. he will change it to try and get us back in the game, or to make to allow us to win the game. So he's not. Yeah.
I never at any point though felt as though we weren't going to score. I don't know what it was. The positivity running through that team was just. I never thought, oh, heads are down, here we go. It was heads up and off we go. It was like so good. I was like,
the mentality. Switch though. We've got players in with a very, very good mentality. They don't just down tools when they go 1-0. They don't start sulking when they go 1-0 down or whatever.
No.
They keep going. They keep fighting. They don't give up.
The proof's in Voss, isn't it? Voss getting up for that header straight away on the rebound. No messing around. He was quickest off the mark, sharp. It was good. It's so good to see.
I just think that game just proved early on that this team does have the minerals, and the manager will also change it to allow us to get back in the game, or you know what I mean. So I just really impressive all round. Yeah. Let's look, Jensen. I'm really impressed with Ashia so far. I can't believe he's made two appearances only, and he's made a big impact. Yeah, what a few days for him there.
Guy Sports talking about him, Talk Sport talking about him. It's like, dear me.
That's how quickly your life can change.
Yeah.
I know obviously we knew there were high hopes, within the club there were high hopes last year, coming through that. But how your life can change just like that.
You've got to put it on the pitch though, haven't you? And he's
done of course.
And he's gone and done it straight away in 2 games as well. So it's not like just a cameo appearance and he's magically done it. He's just gone and done it again. It's like, so can he keep doing it?
That's the question now, isn't it? Can he keep contributing along the way, with when he gets a chance? Yeah.
And then that's the fear is everyone has their eyes on him then. So
we need to sign. I'm told you we need to get him on a new contract. We still need another attacking midfielder. I think we still need another. In my opinion, we need another winger. So attacking midfielder technically, but obviously on the wing. I agree, mate. We do indeed. I thought we needed 2, but I think we can go with 1 now because we've got Ashia, who I think can be, one of those wingers that we didn't expect to kind of push on as far as he has. We didn't really know when he was going to break through, to be fair, did we? So
no. I mean, like I said, we'd seen Sway, not seen Ashia. Ashia didn't play against Burnley, did he?
Ashia did play a little bit in pre-season, though, didn't he?
No, he did. That's right. Exactly what you said, though. I'd never expected him to break through like this. So.
No, not the way he has, and think, you know what, we can actually have him as a big option in this team this season, in the first team, let's look. Lee Grant's attacking style creates rash tackles in the box.
What on us?
What do you mean by that? Like what?
I think that. Do you mean? I think. Are you on about the lights? I think. Are you on about like sort of like that tackle on Ruskin, the tackle. I mean, we had a couple of chances. Penalties turned down in with there, and so did they. To be honest, one. But
that was a dive, Mike. That was a dive by that Monga.
Monga was a dive. Yeah, it was.
So they shouldn't have had a penalty.
That's true. Yeah, Elias. Yeah. Actually, I'll take that out because now looking back on it, you're right. But that Ruskin one, 100%.
Oh, clear as day.
100%.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So but look,
I think that's what he's referring to. Our attacking style. We're just.
I see what. He draws defenders
throwing the rash tackles.
Yeah. I get you now. Yeah. Look, it's exciting football. It's attack, like you say. It's attacking. It's not saying it's going to be attacking, then it's going to be defensive. No, it's attacking. We can already see that already. So but we also make sure we're defensively solid as well. So it's not just going gung ho. We're defensively solid as well. So great balance. Paul says what I liked about Wednesday night was they kept attacking and never gave up. We kind of just lose that, didn't we, Mark? I agree. A refreshing change to what we've seen in the past.
It's horrible having a cup game in between the matches now because we've got to talk a bit about that now. So,
that's what we want to see, and it's a massive. It is a massive change. Penalty against Orient, penalty against Leicester. We got
Alfie May scoring one. That was a good quality one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. When Alfie May steps up, he's going to score. Just what he does. What he does.
Goal machine. Yeah.
Look, it is time to get your score predictions on the doors. What do you think in this weekend? Let me know your score predictions in the chats. But look, Mike, we'll start with you this week. What do you think in this game? What score are you going in? What do you think?
I just think with the run we've got, the players that we've got, the form that Blackpool are in, I'm going to go for a hard-fought 3-0 to Town.
Oh, wow, yes. Any particular goal scorers, or don't you really care? You just think
I've got, and this, so stay with me with this thought process anyway, but it's either I've got Taylor and May, if they, on the score sheet, and if Ashley gets on, I think he'll pop another one in just to stake his claim for a first team position.
We love it. We love to hear it. Look, for me, I've also gone for a 3-0. I mean, you saw my predictions a few days ago. I did my predictions for League One, and I put 3-0 then, so I'm not changing mine. I think we're going to win 3-0. Blackpool, are a team that are just really struggling, and I think that it will click for them eventually, but I don't think it's going to happen this weekend.
We're too strong. We're too strong for them.
Yeah, they need an easier game, in no disrespect to maybe some easier opponents they'll get in the next few weeks, but they need an easier game to kickstart their season, I think, not against us, who obviously will start the season amazing. I think May is going to get 2. I think Taylor's going to get 1.
Yeah, I think Taylor is on this. He scored against them on his debut. I think he'll score against them,
Yeah. But look, let's see who's put in score predictions. Jensen says 3-0 as well to us.
Good effort, mate. Well in, Jensen. Hey, keep racking them points up.
Paul's also put another, not a score prediction, but another bit of good kind of contributions.
So the fair play, hard-working money to come. Yeah.
Yeah, what he liked this week said was obviously League One said the fans pay that hard working money to come and watch them, the squad really appreciate it. Yeah, no, you can tell they kind of.
He's really bringing the club together, isn't he?
He has just, like I said, League One. I mean, I'm just loving him more and more each week. To be fair, the more I see of him, the more I see of obviously what he's doing. The way he speaks. Like I said, good communicator. And just open. There's no rubbish with him, is there? He's just honest and open. There's no pretending to, how he saw the game. It's full on honesty, and that's what I like. And he's great. He fits this club so perfectly, League One, with his values and the characteristics that he's got. I think he just fits in really good here. Really for sure. Players moving with the ball at speed in the box. Yeah. It's one touch. It's one touch football as well, isn't it? It's one touch. Yeah. You're not messing around.
That Ruskin shot, by the way. Instantly on it and took it. And I heard a few people go, "He should have fucking he should have taken a couple of touches." And you're like, "No, he shouldn't." It's like, get on it, get confident, he's going to score some quality goals, Ruskin, this year.
There's always some know-it-alls in there around the place. Yeah. But at the end of the day, there's. In that position, it opened up for him. You've got to have space. Take it straight away. Don't mess around. That's when you end up losing it if you take time. You know what I mean? You just quickly take it.
I think if he got over that ball a bit more, it was flying so quick, it'd have been in the top of the net, wouldn't it? So,
it would have been nice to see that going, wouldn't it? But
it would have been.
Ruskin was so good. He's constantly moving into Ruskin, constantly, constantly making them runs in behind all the time. Yeah. I bet he's a defender's nightmare. But look, let's look who else is saying what. We still need a backup right wing to be back up to Marcus.
Yeah, we said that. Yeah, we do, Charlie. You're right. I think we do need a winger there.
Yeah, that's what. The one winger we need is on the right because we've got options on the left. We've got 2 options. Ashley, and obviously Ashley can play in the 10 as well if he wants. But on the wing, I think he can play on the wing as well. I think he would be more effective on Wednesday night on the left. And he was on the right because he started on the right, didn't he?
Well, he did. He flicked over, didn't he? Yeah, and he's so versatile, so good.
Yeah, he's just. You know what? I bet if you ask him as well, he'll say, "I'll play anyway. I don't care. I just want to
I just want to score goals."
Yeah. He just wants to showcase what he can do. Yeah, but look, that's the one winger I'm on about, Charlie. On that right side, we need another winger on that side. My opinion. Sorensen just doesn't cut it for me on that side. I'm afraid. Just doesn't. I'm not impressed with him at all. I just don't think he's good enough. Yes, we've already gone through that. Yeah. Ooh, another score prediction. Charlie's gone 4-0. Woohoo!
Charlie, I am going for your score. I'm telling
We
you now.
love it. And then we can all go, then we can just party by the seaside, of course, after that victory. Yes, anyway, moving swiftly on. Jensen says May 2 and Taylor to score as well for me. Yes, you think the same as me. You are. Look, anyone that's going to the game that's rubbing it in my face. Well, both our face, because we both want to.
I know.
But yeah. Look, enjoy the game anyway. Make 10 times much as noise because I'm not going to be there. So yes, and Mike's not going to be there. So yes,
you need to come on, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, come on. You can come on the channel whenever you like. Anybody can, in fact. Yeah. The 23 likes is
Mike Dodds when Lee was available. Yeah.
What's funny is Wickham chose Mike Dodds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel sorry for Wickham fans with that fraud, Mike Dodds. What a terrible he is. Oh. I couldn't stand him in my. Oh no, he's terrible. He won't last long if he continues. 4-0 as well. Yes, for sure. I think you've already. You already put your score prediction in, Charlie. Yeah, earlier on. 2-0 to Town. Michael says so. A bit more reserved, but still thinks we'll win comfortably.
Yeah.
Big up to you, Michael. And then.
Alfie, I hope so. I really hope Alfie gets a hat trick.
We absolutely love that.
I don't care who scores.
Another 3-0 here. Paul Atkinson says 3-0. Absolutely. We were full of confidence. Right? Oh my God. Why am I phone keep dropping like that? Yeah. Yeah, it would be a bit up the town indeed. Big up. Yeah. But look, I think we're kind of coming to the end of the show, really. I mean, look, for me, the game will be an interesting one. Like I said, we just want to keep seeing what we've been seeing in the past, don't we? Obviously, start the game on the front foot, put them under pressure. Don't let them Blackpool fans start singing and, you know what I mean, quiet them down from the off and put them under. And you know what I mean, I want to see.
I think the clean sheet's important for us this season. I think, you know, as many as we can get. You know, we've got Luton, you know, up there with us, I think, this season, and you know, and I want to sort of like I want to finish the season on top, you know, and so for me that clean sheet's important for us. I think, you know, that's why we need to get on the front foot straight away.
Yeah, absolutely. Charles says, how can I get on the channel, mate? Do you have me on my socials? Because if you don't, obviously, if you follow me on my socials, I don't know if you're on my socials, Charlie, but HTFTV8 on Instagram or X, whatever one. You can just message me on there if you want to get involved in the channel. Or I've got my email if you go onto my channel, you'll see my email. It's just huddersfieldtownfantv@gmail.com. You can drop me an email. And yeah, it'd be good to get you on, Charlie, if you're up for it. Absolutely.
We need the view of someone that was at the game, don't we?
But yeah, look.
Sound like a sofa fan now.
I just want to see us go out there and you know, just win the game and be professional. I'm sure Lee Grant knows that Lee Grant won't let his team be, you know, think they're going to win. He won't let them do that, and I don't think the players will do that anyway. And I think, you put your message twice. I've kind of answered it. Yeah, if you go, you can contact me on my socials. I actually had a banner for my socials but it's gone. So yeah, just drop me an email, mate. Or if you're already on my socials, I'll just drop you a message. But yeah, we'll sort it. Or another option is if you don't want, I can just drop the link in the chat, and then you can just come on from there. But we're coming to an end now. But look, we're all very confident ahead of the game, and rightly so. We're not arrogant, but we're confident because we have every right to be. And you know, it's a bit of a dangerous game as well, this for me, because I just feel like Blackpool obviously will want to react to the start to the season that they've had, and I just feel like they were close to getting points in the last home game, but obviously they're conceding goals. But I just think it's a dangerous little game. I'm just not underestimating them, in my opinion. You going to the game tomorrow? Oh. Jensen, I've already said I'm not going to the game, so stop reminding me. Anyway, I don't even need reminding. I don't need reminding. I'm sorry. I'm not being funny, but like I have already said that I wasn't able to get a ticket. But look, I'll be listening on the radio, which just isn't the same, guys, is it? It's just not the same. I want to be there. The seaside, the sun shining, ice cream in hand. You know what I mean? But
there is one way though, Ryan, is like go, home fans, pretending, we could potentially.
No, you know what Blackpool fans have done? They've blocked. You have to.
They have. That was the point I was going to make. You can't even go. Yeah.
Well, we're wrapping up now, though, Charlie. If you're in the next one, you're more than welcome to come on there. But yeah, we're wrapping up now, so there's no real point in doing it now. But yeah, we'll do it next time. If that's how you want to do it, that's fine. So look, I think you were rubbing it in, weren't you, Jensen? You did that on purpose. Right then, anyways, thank you so much for all your company. Thank you, Mike, as always. Yeah. Great to have you on. Good to see
all you guys on here as well. It's good.
Let's see how the next week unfolds, and we're back on here next Friday, as usual, to discuss everything again. But look, thanks for watching, guys. If you're going to the game tomorrow, enjoy it, okay? Enjoy it. Enjoy yourself, make lots of noise. And as long as we get those 3 points, I don't care where I am. I just want us to win. But look, let's see what happens. But have a good weekend, whatever you get up to. We'll be back on Sunday for the review show. So I'll be back on Sunday night for the review show. And then that'll be the next live video for you guys. But until then, take care, everybody, and we will both see you very, very soon. But thanks all for your contributions. And
cheers, guys. Up the town.
Up the town, always. Let's get those 3 points this weekend. Let's go. Bye-bye for now. Take care.